Hey you, yes you, are you a Samsung Galaxy owner? Well, you might want to listen up because the following information might shock you just like your Samsung device. Just by doing a simple search on Google, you'll find hundreds of videos and articles on all kinds of reviews from customers who have come forward to share their experience with these devices. In our presentation, we're going to talk to you about the story of Daniel Ramirez, and we're going to run you through the EGAD and legal analysis of his case. In August 2016, Samsung phones have gone viral for all the wrong reasons, including overheating and even catching on fire. This led Samsung to recall their phones, and it turns out it all comes down to poorly made batteries. Our focus for this video will be on Daniel Ramirez, whose phone caught on fire, causing him second and third degree burns. Major stakeholders in this case are the company, which is Samsung, the battery suppliers, which is Empirix Technology, and they were unnamed for a while. Lastly, the client, which is Daniel Ramirez.
Now let's talk about ethical issues. Since these safety checks are required for each individual phone manufacturer, the cost will rise and the profit will drop, which is unlikely to be agreed by the board of directors if incidents had not happened. According to Code 72.2b, Samsung has the responsibility to take care of products, but apparently Samsung did not put enough effort into the quality of batteries in the phone. According to Code 77.8, behind honor and integrity, should a firm make as much profit as possible by merely following basic rules and regulations, or participate more in its role of social responsibility with certain amount of sacrificed profit? Now let's talk about the alternative ways. Doing differently. Samsung needs to show the customers what they are doing differently and how their actions will resolve their current worries about future products. Focus on quality. Samsung's business procedures need to be hard to monitor the safety of product to focus on quality over timelines. A higher safety requirement. New safety requirements should be signed into a contract with suppliers and be in line with the company's own checks. Decision. If Samsung cares more about social responsibility and starts to create social value rather than simply maximizing profit, this kind of incident might never happen.
We will now look at the legal analysis. The relevant law in this case is tort law. It is divided into three principles. Number one, the defendant owed the plaintiff a duty of care. In this case, Samsung owed the client, Daniel Ramirez, a duty of care to provide incredibly fast processor, huge RAM, and improvised battery. Number two, the defendant breached the duty by their conduct. Samsung's duty of care to the client was breached due to the battery flaw that caused the phone to overheat or even explode. Number three, the defendant caused injury to the plaintiff. Due to the flaw, Daniel suffered with second and third degree burn. Also, there were 112 Galaxy Note fires reported worldwide within a month of the phone's launch. Up to date, there are 92 reported cases in the United States of Note 7S overheating, including 26 burn and 55 instances of property damage. The two legal precedences that outline the case are number one, Donahue versus Stevenson. Daniel was a working constructor in Ohio when his Samsung Galaxy S7 caught fire in his pocket, causing him second and third degree burn. Many Samsung users like him have filed a product liability lawsuit against Samsung, the first lawsuit to be filed over a Samsung smartphone battery fire. The president of Samsung claimed there was a tiny problem in the manufacturing process. A lawsuit had been filed against the company for the S7 and Note 7 phone. This case established that the manufacturer have a duty of care to the end consumer or user of their product. Secondly, Winnipeg Condo, a duty of care is owned due to the health and safety concern. In this case, a lawsuit have been filed against Samsung seeking relief for medical expenses and pain and suffering, among other damages. The plaintiff in this case is Daniel Ramirez and many other Samsung users whose phone were caught in fire, and the defendant is the Samsung company and the manufacturers. The lawsuit is filed against Samsung with evidence suggesting that they are at fault for selling defective products. Many users affected by the Samsung battery issues filed complaints against the company and demanded for compensation such as medical expenses, lost wages, loss of enjoyment of life, pain and suffering. The damages in this case are general damages, which are Daniel's physical pain caused by the battery explosion, and consequential damages, which are additional damages caused by the general one, such as therapy for Daniel.
Warranty claims are governed by contract law. A warranty is a promise, claim, or representation made about the quality, type, number, or performance of a product. Generally speaking, the law assumes that a seller always provides some kind of warranty concerning the product sold. The seller should be required to meet the obligation described in the warranty. Failure of the seller to meet the obligation of the warranty may be grounds for a breach of warranty claim. In this case, Samsung is held liable for Galaxy Note 7. Related injury when their product is deemed to be unsafe. The unsafe condition of a product in normal use may result either by defective materials or defective designs, which Samsung had both of them. Samsung is responsible for repairs or recall to resolve defective product under a warranty contract.